Sure.
All right, a very good evening from or good morning from whichever part of the world you're watching at. We are here for our fourth edition of Happy Hour with CarnaticON, and today we're joined by one of our latest instructors. This is BG. Gopalakrishnan is a very young, charming Carnatic artist with the ability to cast a musical spell over his audience. He has sung 7 songs in 3 movies and a short film as well. He's also participated and won actually many TV reality shows and global events which have been judged by music directors and playback singers. He's also performed in many countries, including obviously India, the US, and UAE. At such a young age, he's actually earned the titles of Sangeeta Jnana Bhaskara and Sangeeta Aruna Bharati. We are so excited to have you on CarnaticON, BG, and welcome. How are you doing today?
Hey, Yamini, good morning to you. And I'm doing good. Thanks a lot, yaar. How are you doing?
I'm good too. Thank you very much. We're super excited. We'll talk a little bit, a lot of many things. We'll get you to sing. It'll be hopefully a fun, happy hour today. So, as we're getting started, can you tell us a little bit more about your musical background? Like, when did you start learning? Who were your gurus?
Yep, sure. First of all, I thank you for your lovely intro about me. And to begin with, I'm a playback singer in Tamil film industry. And as you said, I have sung 7 songs. I have sung 7 songs in various movies. And, I'm a performing artist in Carnatic, light music, and fusion genres. Okay. I own my music. I have my own music band, and I'm a part of many other music bands as well, which perform across the globe. Okay. I do teach music to the kids, and the musical roots in me came from my mom, Mrs. Vinila Takshi, who happened to be my first guru. And I also learned from Mrs. Kotai. Okay. And I got a lifetime chance to learn advanced singing techniques from the legendary playback singer Padma Shri, Mr. Hariharan.
Oh,
All
wow.
right. So that's all about a short summary of what I deal with music.
Nice, nice. How was it like training with Hariharanji, and like how long did you train? What were the things you learned, and how was that experience? Tell us a little bit more.
Oh, how would I explain? That is a dream moment for any budding singer or even an established playback singer. Okay, I along with many other guys got a wonderful chance to learn many nuances and more importantly the advanced singing techniques from Padma Shri Hariharanji. It was more of a tutelage kind of thing when we were a part of this reality show called Hariudan, where he happened to be the judge come mentor. Okay, so it's been close to 9 or 10 years since we learned from him, but I would definitely cherish the times.
Nice, that's awesome. I'm sorry about the dog. I have a dog, so he will be
Ah,
barking
no
occasionally. I'm
issues.
sorry about that.
That's
Um,
fine.
that's super exciting that you trained with Hari Haranji, and can you tell us a little bit more about? So, like you talked about Hari Udannan, so that was, I'm assuming, it was a reality show, right? So you've
Right.
done a bunch of these reality shows. Like, how was your experience in all these reality shows? Tell us a bit more about the different competitions you've done.
Right. So, when I talk about these reality shows, like I would like to mention about the 3 big contests which I participated. Okay. The first one was the season 2 of Super Singer, and followed by the season 1 of Sarigamapa Challenge, and followed by Hari Udannan. Okay. So I would say, my participation in those reality shows took my learning to a next level. Okay, because I got a chance to interact with many established playback singers, and also music directors. Okay, so that is a place where you get to know the expectation in the music film industry, and you know uh, that is a place where you get noticed for your talent, and you grab opportunities. Okay, so yeah, so my participation in those reality shows played a vital role. Okay, in grooming myself.
Nice, nice. So, would you say that it's a good avenue for young musicians to explore, to participate in these? It gives them the opportunity, training, and all of that. Would you say it's a good avenue?
Definitely, without a doubt.
Nice, nice. Good, great. What kind of opportunities did it open up for you? How did you start? Why did you think firstly that you should go and do these, and what motivated you to go participate in these competitions?
All right. When I was doing my engineering, my friends, motivated me to go and take part in these reality shows. And myself being an ardent fan of Mr. Hariharan, okay, when I came to know that he's going to come and judge this reality show, Hariharan, I simply couldn't resist myself. I just went and stood, among 10,000, 20,000 people, just to see him in person. Okay,
Oh,
I didn't even dream of getting into the, getting selected or going to the finale or getting selected as a runner. Okay, I didn't even dream of it. My aim was just to meet him and to listen him sing in person. Okay, but again, so that's how, those kind of attractions, my the attraction towards meeting Mr. Hariharan, and the urge to learn many things from the established playback singers, that drove me to go and take part in these reality shows.
nice, nice. That's awesome. Speaking of, you've obviously talked about Hariharanji and you're like a big fan. Is he your favorite musician, or do you have like a favorite musician of all time?
He's one of my favorite musicians. Of course, I do listen to many other musicians, and across the eras, say from 1950s, 60s, 70s, and even till date. Okay, I adore and I learn from many other musicians. Okay, I don't like to rank anyone, but I'm a complete lover of music, like many other music lovers.
Yeah, yeah, nice, awesome. You've obviously sung for a few movies, and can you tell us a little bit more about these movies? And can you sing a few lines from some of these songs?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I would like to thank, one particular person. He's a Big Boss fame, multi-talented artist, Mr. Mohan Vaidya. He spotted me, and he made me sing my first playback number. Unfortunately, that did not get released. That's a beautiful, melody composed by, the music director, Mr. Selva Ganesh. Okay, since it hasn't even released, I cannot sing about that. But soon after that, I got a call from producer Mr. Vijay Kumar, and the music director, Mr. Alex Premnath. They made me sing in the movie Tulam. It's a beautiful duet along with the playback singer, Mr. Saindavi. I would like to sing few lines from that song. உம் உம் மழை வரும் நேரம் உன்னை நினைத்தேன், மழை நின்ற போதும் மெல்ல நனைந்தேன், இதயத்தின் அறை இன்று திறக்கிறது, உன் காலடி சுவடுகள் கேட்கிறதே, உயிருக்குள் உன் குரல் ஒலிக்கிறதே, என் நிழலுக்கும் உன் முகம் தெரிகிறதே, காற்று உள்ள காலம் அதுவரைக்கும் காதல் இந்த மண்ணில் நிலைத்திருக்கும், மழை வரும் நேரம் உன்னை நினைத்தேன், மழை நின்ற போதும் மெல்ல நனைந்தேன். Yeah,
Awesome. That was great. That's a really sounds like a lovely song. I should go and find it now and
that's a
listen to
beautiful,
it.
yeah, that's a beautiful number, and you can find it in Ghana and Savan, those platforms. And I really thank my music director, come my guitar mentor, Mr. Alex Premnath, for that.
Nice. You play the
Yeah,
guitar too?
I learned guitar for quite some time from him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So tell us more
yeah.
about that then. Like, do you know more instruments besides the guitar?
Yes, I have learned to play mridangam for close to 3 to 4 years, um, and that happened during my childhood. And I wouldn't say I'm an expert in playing mridangam, but I can manage any concert, okay, with my playing skills. If anyone is, if any artist is not available due to unforeseen circumstances, I can definitely sit and take the mridangam and manage the concert.
Wow, that is definitely at you have to be some sort of an expert to be able to do that. Like, "Unnu theriyama you can't go." That's great. Having learned like instruments as well as singing and all, that's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You mentioned you were an engineer. Are you pursuing music full time or are you managing both? How are you doing that?
Uh, till date, I'm managing both these professions.
Wow.
I don't know how I could do this all these years, but uh, I I have the strength till now to manage both these professions, and it's a bit challenging to take care of both the professions because you would be busy in one of the professions where you would get a opportunity in another professions. You will not be in a position to compromise one for the other one and vice versa. So those kind of challenges you meet, and it's all about how you prioritize things, right? So that's how it goes on.
That's great. I know it's like,
Yeah,
even time management must be so hard. And like, say you need to go for a concert, then you'll have to take some time off because you've done concerts all over the world as well. So that must be
right.
a little tricky. Well, great job managing both. I think it's
Eh,
not easy for sure.
yeah, thanks,
Must be
Emily. Yeah.
hard. Great, great. I also like, heard that you sing falsetto, and that's very rare in Carnatic music, right? Like, how did you master that? And can you sing a little bit in falsetto for us?
Yeah, sure. I would say this falsetto is not a, it doesn't come under Carnatic music, but let us use a terminology, appropriate terminology, head voice instead of falsetto. So this head voice basically, you cannot sing as part of the Carnatic music, but you can employ this technique when you sing fusion genre, right? You sing Carnatic genre, and also you would do a little more light filmy stuffs when you sing this fusion genre, where you can blend this head voice technique along with your Carnatic skills. So that is actually a beautiful skill which I got a chance to learn from the legendary Hariharan sir. I have to thank him for that. It is a wonderful technique, and it's a bit challenging technique. It took years for me to master it. Okay. um, it has a unique techniques to exhibit that that particular key element head voice. I can give a short demo, a micro demo of how to use that head voice. Okay, so basically, let me sing this Sarigama Padanisa in Ragam Shankarabharanam. Okay, so basically it evolves from the moment you start singing from your chest. Okay, so basically to term from a layman's point of view, it starts from a low frequency, a mid frequency, high frequency, and then it goes beyond that. So that is where you use your head to sound it. Okay, so it's like okay, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Okay, up to this is low to high. Okay, sa, this is the next octave. Sa re ga ma pa da. This is the point where I sing from my chest. This is my saturation level. So whatever I sing after the, I'm going to employ my chest, my head along with my chest in that. Pa da ni sa re ga. After
Oh my
that, so the point, okay, ga, okay, that is the saturation point of my head voice. Okay, so in this scale, okay, I cannot go after ga. But if you take a normal singer, he can go up to da. Okay, until when his chest attains a saturation level. After that, your head voice comes into play. Okay, so it will be like sa re ga ma ba da ni sa re ga ma ba da ni sa re ga ma. You can even go beyond that until you get a crack in your voice,
wow. That does
right?
not sound easy at all.
Yeah, so it took years for me to practice, and it is a beautiful skill set, and definitely a niche skill set.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, definitely very niche. I haven't heard too many people, be able to employ that, and that's great. You sound amazing. Fantastic. So, like, let's talk a little bit about CarnaticON. Like, how did you hear about CarnaticON? How did you get involved in this platform? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that's an interesting story actually. Last January I took part and won a global contest called Sing in Shruti. Okay, one of my very good family friends, Mrs. Kalyani, she shared my performance in the social media. Okay, so to my surprise, it went on viral. Okay, and the one of the board members of Karnaticon, Mr. Raghu, he happened to watch that video, and he called me.
Awesome.
And it was very nice of him to have called me. And Raghu said, "Thank you so much," and it's a great pleasure coming into Karnaticon.
Great. What do you think about these online modes of you told me early on that you are teaching students already. What do you think about this online mode of education for music?
Well, this is going to be the new normal. There is no alternate for this. Be not only for singing, right? Be it any form of teaching, right? Even the school kids learn online, be it dance or music, piano, or whatever. Okay, this is going to be the new normal, and we have to get used to it, right? I mean, it has been in practice for quite some years, but at least from the start of 2020, so it has become a new normal, and it is a transition phase. It is a bit challenging for the students and teachers to get accustomed to, you know, uh, this online mode of teaching. But I think this is we have to accept it, and I think this is going to help everyone to get connected globally, right? And I hope people are going to welcome this new online mode of learning.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. It is probably the new normal, at least for a while, before people can actually go. And you're absolutely right when you say that it gives that exposure, right? So now people can learn from all over the world, which is great. I think we've spoken about this.
Right.
Bit. Awesome. So, like, what can a student expect when they sign up for a class with you? Like, how are you planning to structure your classes? Like, do you have a plan in place? What are you thinking?
Yeah. So I, as a person, always want to be unique. Okay. So when a student enrolls, okay, um, what what uh, what I have in my mind is, apart from the usual curriculum and the way of teaching music, I have my niche skill set, right? And unique way of teaching. The niche skill set that would include this advanced singing technique and also culturing the voice. Okay. So this advanced singing technique is, I vouch for it. Okay. I framed the own curriculum for this. I would definitely vouch for it, because this is going to be the key quotient which is going to turn a good singer into a phenomenal singer, right? Any singer who's passionate about upgrading them in with respect to the technicalities in music, uh, I give them a warm welcome, and I would definitely tell them that that is going to change their level of good singing to phenomenal singing.
Oh, awesome. That's exciting. Actually, can you tell us a little bit more about voice culture? Like, because I'm a layman to music. So, like, what is voice culture?
So it's nothing but tuning your shaping up and tuning your voice. Okay, it's more or less equivalent to how you how we tune our body muscles, right? So basically we go to gym, right, to tune ourselves, right? Be it for any reason, but the ultimate aim is to tune our muscles. Okay, we want to look beautiful, right? uh, we want to look fit, so it's all about the fitness, right? Same reason applies for voice culture, and I would name it as voice fitness, basically. Okay, so that is going to tune, because when you sing any genre of music, especially light music, apart from singing well, you also need to sound well, right? Few people would be gifted to have got a beautiful voice. Okay, some of them were wonderful singers, but unfortunately, the way they sound is not that great. They have the skill, but they don't have this the beauty element in their voice. So this voice culture is basically designed to uh, you know uh, bring in the depth to the voice, the beauty to the voice. Okay, basically it brings in the fitness, it improves the range, vocal range. So it has a lot of ingredients. Okay, so that's all I would tell about the voice culture. And every singer who's singing every genre, they should learn this beautiful art.
Nice, nice. Maybe I will look into it also now that I've
Yeah,
started
you're
listening
welcome. Yeah,
it.
sure.
Awesome. And like, a lot of our, I think, parents who are looking at CarnaticON as a possibility for their kids, considering it's a lockdown, they can't really send them anywhere. What would be like your advice to parents who have young children in terms of like honing their voice, like you said, like helping them develop this voice culture, and how young can people start like training their voices?
Yes, yes. So basically, this voice culture is not for everyone, because especially this is not for kids. Okay, so any adult, or any boy or girl who's turning into an adult. Okay, this voice culture helps them. Okay, so it is basically designed for them because that's going to help them. Okay, so any kid who's above 13 or 14 years can enroll into this voice culture, and also into this advancing techniques.
Okay.
We don't need any prerequisite for voice culture. Okay, but if I have to talk about advancing in technique, there are some prerequisites, because they have to sing in the basics, like they have to have the shruti and talam as a basics, because this is not an advancing in technique is not about singing the contemporary elements in music, because it's something above it's something beyond that, right? So they have to sing super fast akars, swaras. They have to travel across the octaves and hit higher notes, right? So those kind of stuff. So yeah, it's basically applicable for the kids who are above 13 or 14 years.
Okay, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So then I think that will help our parents decide. Um,
Yes.
so generally, like a lot of parents have this question, like when do they start, their children with music? Like how young can they start, and how can they mold their voice? Like what would be your opinion on that?
If you ask this question to many people, you would get multiple answers, I'm sure. But in my humble opinion, it's all about the grasping power of a kid. Okay, because this grasping power varies from kids to kids, one kid to another kid. Okay, so it's all about, but at least we can wait until 5 years of age to enroll a boy or girl into music. Not before that. I wouldn't suggest not before that. So 5 or 6 years, that would be an ideal age.
Okay, yeah, that sounds reasonable. And in terms of your classes, like what is the age range of kids that you're teaching currently?
Uh, well, I do handle Carnatic teaching, light music teaching, voice culture, advancing in techniques. I have students between the range of 6 years to 60 years,
Wow,
right?
that's awesome. That is great. So, like, at 60, I'm very curious. Like, are they, because I thought I'm starting late at like, in my 30s, but at like 60, it must be so cute to teach them firstly. And we're like, are they just learning for fun? Just something that they never did when they were younger and they want to do it for,
Uh,
like,
no,
what
no,
are
no,
they
no. I'm pretty sure that they have come to me to learn music for the sheer passion of music. Okay, so I really feel good when I see them, who they really to see their passion towards music, and to see them, who wants to develop and correct their mistakes. Okay, uh, it gives a great feeling, like how an art, you know is is doing wonders within a human being. So yeah, all my students who are following, who are elders, they are all great actually. Yeah, they have come to me for the love of music, not just for the time pass.
That is so cool and very, very cute. That's great that you're teaching so many different age groups.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. In terms of like BG, what you're doing going forward, what is your plan? Like, what are your interesting projects that are lined up? Like, what's it looking like for you in the next few months?
Okay, so currently I'm looking on a very interesting and satisfying project with respect to what I deal with. Okay, so currently I'm working for an international music festival. Okay, I'm working towards submitting my entry to an international music festival, which is being organized by Dubai and Japan Tamil Sangams. Okay, along supported by many partners. So I'm composing a song, right? I'm also writing a screenplay for that. It's going to be an independent single, which is going to have the original music and original visual content. I'm
Awesome.
working on that and pretty excited about that. And I hope it's going to, it will be releasing in under 3 or 4 weeks.
Nice. That is awesome. And oh, that's very cool. So is this like obviously you said it's global, so it's open to people from around the world?
Yeah, right.
Great. Good luck. Good luck. I hope you, do well in that competition, and you should obviously keep us updated now that you're part of our CarnaticON family. Great. So, like, when kids sign up for your class, like, what can they, they can expect these two techniques from you, and you're obviously pretty talented at such a young age. You've done a lot. So I think they'll be really excited to have you. And yeah, I think it was great chatting with you today. I'm very grateful for the time you've spent with us. BG, thank you for your time. And before I let you go, I would love it if you could sing a little bit more for us.
All right. And likewise, thank you very much. And it was a wonderful time with you. Okay. So, mm, okay. I would like to sing a song composed by the legendary poet Mahakavi Sri Subramanya Bharatiyar.
Nice.
Okay. Mm, mm. கண்ணம்மா செண்பக தோட்டத்திலே.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
that was so good. Can you continue singing for a little bit more? That was so nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Sing on, sing
Okay.
something.
Oh, the same song or a different one?
Anything, anything. It's really nice listening to you. So we'll have one more before we let you go.
Okay. Now I will sing a film song. Okay. Yeah. This is a beautiful song. Which had come in Tamil film. Um, the name of the film is Love Today. Okay. It's
Mhm.
not much heard,
Hmm.
but this song was a super hit in 90s. Okay. I would like to sing this song.
Yes,
Just a second.
yeah, we would love that.
Okay. ஏன் பெண்ணென்று பிறந்தாய் ஏன் என் வாழ்வில் புகுந்தாய், ஏன் ஒரு பாதி சிலிர்த்தாய், என் உயிர் பூவை எரித்தாய், ஒரு நாள் பார்த்தாய் உறக்கம் கெடுத்தாய், முறையாய் என்றேன் கண்கள் பறித்தாய், என் வலி தீர ஒரு வழி என்ன, என் பனி பூவே உன்னை பார்த்தால் என்ன, ஏன் பெண்ணென்று பிறந்தாய், ஏன் என் வாழ்வில் புகுந்தாய்.
So nice. Awesome. I know this song. I didn't know that it was from the movie Love Today, but I'm sure not every 80s, 90s kid would have heard this
Yeah.
song.
This
It's
is a
a
lovely
lovely
song.
song. Yeah, you sang so well. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
your
Yamini.
time today. BG, we're super excited to have you on CarnaticON, and I'm looking forward to seeing, all the great things you do in going forward. And good luck with this competition. I hope you do well and keep
Yeah.
us posted,
Thank you.
obviously.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Thank you very much, and
Yeah.
had a great time in the session.
Thank
And
you.
have a good day,
Thank
Yamini.
you. You
Take
too.
care.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Everyone, tune in again next week, same time, and we'll see you with our next teacher. Take care until then. Bye bye.
Bye bye.